Jana Duggar has once again become the center of public attention, and this time, the revelation is nothing short of earth-shattering. From whispered rumors in the Duggar family circle to confirmed reports hitting social media like wildfire, Jana is reportedly expecting her very first child. But this announcement is not just about impending motherhood. It is a lightning rod that has ignited old family tensions, whispered scandals, and a web of speculation surrounding her personal life. Fans of the Duggar universe, who have long followed the intricate dance of obedience, control, and scrutiny within the family, are now confronted with a revelation that blends joy, controversy, and dramatic undercurrents. Jana Duggar's pregnancy, particularly amid ongoing family conflicts and previous controversies surrounding personal behavior, represents a complex narrative where personal happiness collides with public expectation and familial oversight. At its core, the story revolves around the tension between autonomy, family pressure, and the glare of public scrutiny. Jana has historically been cast in the Duggar household as the dutiful daughter, the composed presence amid swirling controversies, and the sibling who quietly navigated familial hierarchies. Yet recent reports suggest cracks in this serene image, as whispered conflicts over family decisions, financial matters, and personal freedoms have bubbled to the surface. Now, with the announcement of her pregnancy, Jana's life becomes a lens through which the intricate interplay of personal choice, societal expectation, and familial influence is vividly illustrated. This is not merely a story about a first-time mother. It is a story about courage, negotiation, and the balancing act required when every personal milestone is scrutinized and often weaponized by those around her. Tracing the timeline of events leading to this announcement reveals a sequence fraught with tension, drama, and subtle maneuvering. Weeks before any public revelation, insiders reported that Jana had been engaging in private consultations, both medically and personally, to prepare for motherhood. Observers noticed shifts in her public appearances, a quieter demeanor at family gatherings, subtle hints in social media posts, and discreet consultations with close confidence about the future. These early indicators, though seemingly minor, signal a deliberate and thoughtful approach to a decision that will reverberate across family dynamics and public perception. It is clear that Jana's pregnancy announcement is the culmination of careful consideration, not a spontaneous disclosure. Adding layers of complexity, Jana's personal life has recently been intertwined with whispers of past controversies, rumors of alcohol consumption, subtle family disagreements, and strained dynamics with certain siblings. While these issues have largely remained under the radar of mainstream media, they create a backdrop of tension that magnifies the significance of the pregnancy. Each new development, be it a family gathering, a public appearance, or a cryptic social media post, becomes a flashpoint for speculation and analysis. Fans and critics alike dissect every gesture and word, attempting to trace connections between Jana's personal happiness and the ongoing turbulence within the Duggar household. The pregnancy itself introduces questions of independence, responsibility, and the pressures of performing familial expectations. For a family historically known for strict codes of behavior, religious adherence, and a hierarchical social structure, Jana's decision to become a mother carries symbolic weight. It challenges the boundaries of autonomy within a framework of control, highlighting the delicate balance between pursuing personal milestones and navigating inherited responsibilities. Her pregnancy announcement is not only a personal milestone, but a catalyst for examining the mechanisms of influence, expectation, and sometimes subtle coercion that define life in high-visibility, high-control families like the Duggars. Jana Duggar has once again become the center of public attention, and this time, the revelation is nothing short of earth-shattering. From whispered rumors in the Duggar family circle to confirmed reports hitting social media like wildfire, Jana is reportedly expecting her very first child. But this announcement is not just about impending motherhood. It is a lightning rod that has ignited old family tensions, whispered scandals, and a web of speculation surrounding her personal life. Fans of the Duggar universe, who have long followed the intricate dance of obedience, control, and scrutiny within the family, are now confronted with a revelation that blends joy, controversy, and dramatic undercurrents. Jana Duggar's pregnancy, particularly amid ongoing family conflicts and previous controversies surrounding personal behavior, represents a complex narrative where personal happiness collides with analyzing the public and familial reactions reveals a spectrum of emotions, strategic positioning, and potential conflicts. Some family members are reportedly ecstatic, framing Jana's impending motherhood as a celebration of continuity, faith, and familial legacy. Others, however, are less overtly enthusiastic, with whispers of tension surrounding timing, lifestyle choices, and the impact on existing family dynamics. Social media has erupted with thousands of reactions, ranging from heartfelt congratulations to intense speculation about the implications for family power dynamics, generational influence, and the shaping of Duggar family narratives. In this environment, even personal joy is inseparable from the complexities of social performance and expectation management. From a storytelling perspective, the narrative arc of Jana Duggar's pregnancy unfolds with dramatic intensity. Initial hints and subtle shifts in behavior foreshadow the eventual reveal, creating suspense and anticipation. The official announcement serves as the narrative climax, transforming private news into public spectacle and catalyzing waves of discussion, debate, and analysis. Following the climax, the aftermath, comprising family reactions, media coverage, and ongoing scrutiny, builds a layered tapestry of tension and intrigue, illustrating how a single personal event can ripple outward, affecting multiple spheres of influence simultaneously. Each phase, from early contemplation through discreet preparation to public acknowledgement, demonstrates the interplay between personal agency and systemic pressures in a household accustomed to rigid oversight and external attention. Medical consultations leading up to the public reveal highlight another dimension of complexity. Jana reportedly underwent comprehensive checkups to ensure the health and safety of both herself and her unborn child. This careful approach underscores the duality of her situation: the desire to protect personal well-being while managing public perception and familial expectations. Every medical decision, every consultation, carries not only immediate health implications, but also symbolic significance in a family where appearances, legacy, and public narrative are closely intertwined. The act of seeking care is, in itself, a negotiation between private necessity and public visibility. Emotionally, the pregnancy is a crucible for Jana and her immediate circle. The joy of expecting a first child is juxtaposed with the pressures of performing maternal, familial, and public roles under scrutiny. Analysts note that in highly visible families, personal milestones often carry amplified emotional stakes. Happiness is complicated by oversight, celebration is tempered by expectation, and the act of sharing news becomes intertwined with broader social and relational narratives. In this context, Jana's announcement functions simultaneously as a deeply personal celebration and a public statement, asserting individuality while navigating the intricate lattice of family hierarchy and external attention. The pregnancy also intersects with ongoing family dynamics and previous disputes. Jana has been reportedly navigating subtle conflicts with certain siblings, differences over lifestyle choices, and negotiations over personal freedom and agency within the family structure. The pregnancy amplifies these dynamics, creating potential flashpoints for discussions about childcare, household roles, inheritance of responsibilities, and the broader implications for generational influence. Each conversation, each negotiation, and each family gathering becomes a potential site of tension, illustrating the complex choreography required to balance love, duty, and personal ambition in the Duggar household. From a social perspective, the public's reaction cannot be understated. Fans have flooded social media platforms with speculation, congratulations, and analysis, attempting to trace potential impacts on both the Duggar family's internal dynamics and their public image. Every announcement, every family statement, and financial considerations also add another layer of intrigue. While not publicly confirmed, sources suggest that Jana's pregnancy could have implications for family logistics, living arrangements, and long-term planning, especially given the high-profile nature of the Duggar household. The allocation of resources, division of caregiving responsibilities, and potential shifts in household roles are all under scrutiny, as fans and family members alike speculate on the impact of this new chapter. These practical concerns, intertwined with emotional and symbolic significance, demonstrate the multifaceted complexity of what might otherwise seem like a purely personal milestone. Examining the timing of the announcement in relation to past family events further eliminates the stakes. Jana's pregnancy comes at a moment when the Duggar family is navigating ongoing tensions, public scrutiny, and evolving media narratives. The juxtaposition of personal joy against a backdrop of familial complexity creates a charged environment, where every decision carries amplified resonance. Observers note that timing is rarely neutral in such contexts. The convergence of family history, media cycles, and individual milestones generates a dramatic tension that transforms private news into a spectacle of public and relational significance. Culturally, Jana's first pregnancy taps into broader narratives about family, tradition, and expectation. The Duggar family has long been a symbol of particular values, including faith, large families, and carefully curated public personas. Jana's impending motherhood engages with these themes, simultaneously reinforcing and challenging elements of family tradition. Her experience becomes a case study in how personal agency, social expectation, and cultural performance intersect in families that operate under constant observation, illustrating the complexities of navigating identity, legacy, and autonomy in a high-stakes environment. The emotional arc of the unfolding story is enriched by layers of drama, speculation, and anticipation. Early indications of personal reflection and preparation gradually give way to formal announcements, triggering